Hi guys, and welcome to your bi-weeklies that will be November 1st to November 15th. And as you can see, I was very lucky to be a part of this private moment between my furry two fellows. And I decided to kind of let it play in the background while I shamelessly pitch in my yearly annual Horoscopes that will be pre-issued on December 4th for these guys who actually have pre-orders, and the price currently is $19.95 for the individual scope. So meaning if you just need one sign, just go on my site www.cattarot.ca and order just your sign, and you're going to get it around the 4th of December. If you want all the signs, currently the price is $39.95. The same story by about the 4th of December. I believe that's the end of the first week in December. And the price is actually switching, I think, in about a month time to a different price. So, I mean, I really want to honor you guys who are ordering this earlier. So if you want to order, just go to www.cattarot.ca/pre-order, and you can just put it there and just wait for this to actually come to play in your hands. So thank you very much. And if you want to see the entire tape of these two furballs enjoying kind of like moments for Halloween, just like wait for the end of the video. Okay, thank you, love you. Hi Pisces, I'm here, but Matrix decided to join in, right Matrix? Huh? You decided to show up? It's a day after Halloween, my sweetheart. I have shuffled for Pisces. Actually, I was supposed to do Aquarius, but for some reason I was shuffling for Pisces, so we are doing this reading. There you go. Hi Matrix. Hi baby boy. Hey baby boy, boys is so loving, as you can see how much he takes care of Safi. Come, lie down here, lie down here. So Pisces, this is your November 1st to November 15th. So let's start with what's on. Oh, this is a theme this time around. You want to know the truth, guys? The truth is on the menu, okay? Queen of Wands and the Empress. You are shedding any superficiality. The Queen of Wands is somebody saying, look at me, but she doesn't offer any substance. And the Empress is the mother, the creator, the lover, birth of new ideas, kind of like the ruler of the feminine, which pretty much is almost like you. So let's see how this really works out into this various, let's say, elements that we see here. To start off, it's Two of Wands. So something feels stuck, something is not moving. Kind of you would want certain things to kind of like take off. But let's see what happens. And Nine of Cups reversed. It's maybe a pity party. Maybe it's a party for one. Maybe you feel disappointed that something didn't move. That's something that you were really hoping for. And then you have the Seven of Swords reversed. Ouch, I never liked Seven of Swords, but you know what? Reversed is much better than the upright. Because in the upright, he is just checking what he can grab. And look at that. He just couldn't escape with 5. He needs to just get 2 more. Everything. So this is some sneaky behavior. Cheating, lying, stealing, kind of taking things away, putting you down. But now, when this comes reversed, it comes like apology or understanding of the situation. And you could have been yourself accused of being sneaky or doing something. And maybe you're going to be see things a little bit differently right now. And you can see why people kind of see this way. So something is going to happen here, that some explanation, some apologies, something will kind of work out over here. Could be even aha moment, right? When person doesn't really apologize, but you're like, I don't really care. Kind of like you really get it. And you know, like it literally takes sometimes years of therapy to get this aha moment, and then like it's literally kind of like the hot knife through the butter. It could have been a third party, and hence you ended up being on your own, and hence this some kind of partnership or some kind of love affair did not move on, and maybe you felt betrayed. Maybe somebody really felt like doing things behind your back. And Queen of Pentacles is grounding you. Queen of Pentacles is resourceful, reliable. She's the ideal wife to me. I always talk about the wife card here. And since this is coming here and this is not you, you either have another person who occupies you, who kind of has this kind of characteristics, feeling really grounded, or you might actually assimilate this kind of feelings of kind of being domesticated, being homey, maybe decorating your place, right? And she kind of likes enjoying the earthy pleasures. Look at this chest of money here. It is just like maybe kind of like how does she want to spread her generosity. It is kind of really good card, and it's kind of really nice to see that you are kind of getting grounded, because this kind of feels weird because emotions and passion have been affected, and you are trying to kind of like answer some questions to yourself. So let's see what is ahead of you. 8 of Wands. Whoa, these are this is emotion is going to start. Some communication. If you waited for a communication from somebody, it will happen. You might express love to somebody. Someone even might express love to you. If text messaging, this rules text messaging, it rules online dating, it rules WhatsApp, rules Hangouts, Instagram, Facebook. Just put yourself out there. There are lots of arrows in the air, so that's why online dating is the thing. And if you do, present yourself, present the best parts of yourself that are grounding. Don't go with, oh, I love to travel, I want to travel 51 countries in the next 2 years, because then possibly a prospective mate is going to say, I can't afford this, right? So just go in a very grounded way, kind of approach this. You're still sad over something, even though kind of like there is already avenue about moving out. You're still kind of crying. And check this out. You see, it's crying about this 3 of Cups. This 3 of Cups is possibly somebody cheating, hoping that with somebody it was the happiness that's kind of like ever after that you were hoping for. You were hoping for building your own world. But instead, you're crying. And the point here is, why are you crying over something that somebody did to you? Like, sadness is time consciousness thing, right? Because it's more like the feeling that is in our head. And that's why this is what makes you sad. So here the key is, guys, look up. Look up. Because then you're going to see these 2 cups, that the new soulmate is on the horizon that will nourish you. Don't be sad. I know it's easier said than done, but realize that the sadness is in your head. And the moment when you focus on your emotion and not to think about these things, oh, you did that to me, or you did that to me, and I would be a good wife or a good husband to you, or maybe you were even promised marriage or something serious and it just like fell through. Yeah. You feel like somebody backstab you. It's really clear. So it's going to be possible communication with this person. Maybe you have been disconnected for a while, but this is still kind of brewing. And look, you have the 1, you have a 10. You will literally have it. You Pisces are really sweet, but once when you have it, or somebody steps on your toe, oh boy, I don't want to be them. And you're going to go from 1 to 10. You're going to get yourself maybe even more hurt, but you're going to get everything out. And this possibly means that you're going to tell them, I love you, I care for you, I wanted to maybe even clean for you, cook for you, and I had this dream, we shared this dream, so you did this to me. And because you did this to me, I don't trust you anymore. I need to know everything. I need to know how you would be transparent. And if you cannot be, you know what, I just have to get up. I actually love this card here because this guy is actually still alive here. And the intruder is running away, which very much, if you look at the little blankie, right? He could be the one who deserved this. Think about that. Maybe you are the one who pushed somebody away and somebody is still trying to get to certain things, maybe run away, or maybe you are trying to run away. So it can work both ways. So the truth will be really demanded. It can hurt, it will feel bad, both in head, both in heart. But at the same time, you will feel that one door closed, but the another one is opening. You're not going to feel horrified over that. So these are hopes and fears. Yeah, you kind of like do feel stuck though, and emotionally. The Chariot, you see, I don't want to go this way or that way. It's a tendency of thinking in terms of black and white, right? You did this to me, hence you need to be punished, right? When I deal with couples that had, for example, cheating, which is kind of horrifying, right? I always hear the cheater saying, oh, if he or she just, you know, understands that I and my needs were neglected and that I need this, so he is or she is now the victim, the cheater is now the victim. And the other one is going, oh my gosh, what are you talking about? Right? You hurt me, you ripped my heart off, I trusted you and now I cannot trust you. So you can see that bridge is like huge over here. So this card is really talking about that this bridge, to build this bridge, if you want to build this bridge, it's not going to be easy. And that initially start on this black and white kind of distance. You really need to start finding things that you still have in common, that you still have, that you want to communicate, because it looks like love is still there. It does, but it's also what is there is an ability to build it into something permanent, and it's not you. I think it's the partner. But for once, it looks like, guys, things will actually look up for you. There's going to be movement. It's going to be good things. This is going to be exercise in bravery, right? Because you are not going to allow them to take you just as a pretty face, right? You want to be this Empress, and the Empress is the closest to this Queen of Pentacles, right? So it could be somebody you have a kid with. It could be somebody that you kind of like really share meals with, but I'm not talking about going out for a date. I mean, like, sort of, that's a normal thing, maybe common law kind of arrangement, or it's just normal to kind of have very common and very kind of like usually dating at home with some kind of meal. It's going to be lots of reassessing. You have 9 here. So you see, you're actually moving from, you're going to demand to be taken for a really real person. I think somebody misunderstood who you are, and they thought that you're like, she's so sexy, etc., and didn't realize, well, actually you're very reliable, you're really capable, and you're very feminine, and you're kind of tired of being kind of like treated as a sex kitten. And you're going to put your foot down. It might not work out initially though. It might be still feeling snickery, but you're going to speak your own truth. And they might feel backstabbed, so that's why I was telling you the story. It might feel like kind of like, where do I go? And things will be at a standstill, but things will move forward. So Pisces, nothing to confirm. Everything is really clear here, but this is a general reading. For your private reading, this might be completely different. So contact me at www.cattarot.ca. And if you want to see the twin flame, love affair, the full scope, metrics and stuff, just stay tuned. Thank you again so much, guys, for being on this channel. Hopefully you subscribe, you like, share. Love you.